They're saying, we want our truth. Okay, that's a fine. No, he goes to the top. He doesn't even look for the briefcase. He's looking for the damage, and that's why you don't do that. No, she doesn't. She's going for the submission. Lina has survived many so far. I don't know what Father's plans are here, but he's making his presence known, absolutely. Now, wait a dang second. It's Tuesday night and it's time to fight. Ryze, your time is now, don't fear the eyes. Fly high and proud and hear the cries. Fans chanting loud, you're near the ground. You can't hide in the crowd, because you rise. Your time is now, don't fear the eyes. Fly high and proud and hear the cries. Fans chanting loud, you're near the ground. You can't hide in the crowd, because you rise. You stand ready for the battle to begin. You stand steady for the grapple and the win. Your slams deadly, bring a cackle to an end. You stand ready, never straggle, never bend. You trained for this moment and now it's your time. With every step forward they've hounded your climb. No holding back, now you're on the rise to shine. Leave the slide below you, they are fit to die. Rise, your time is now, don't fear the eyes. Fly high and proud and hear the rise. Your fans chanting loud, you're near the ground. You can't hide in the crowd, because you rise. Your time is now, don't fear the eyes. Fly high and proud and hear the rise. Your fans chanting loud, you're near the ground. You can't hide in the crowd, because you. Yeah, now we're working. We're cooking with fire. Now our first match here tonight is going to be our hometown showcase. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is the hometown showcase, but the hometowner is not walking out first. It is Macho Mama Lina stepping out. Now, this is a triple threat elimination match. Let me go ahead and get the Gamba up. It should be up, but apparently not. Triple threat elimination. We got Lina going up against Velvet, going up against Brit. Now, these three women are all within their rookie year. I think it's the best way to put it. Velvet has been here for a bit, but she really hasn't had too many solo matches until just relatively recently. Lina sitting at 2-1, Velvet sitting at 2-7-1, and then Brit coming out now sitting at 0-6. Now Brit is going to be looking to get her first win here tonight. To do it here in a triple threat match might be a little bit tough, but most of her matches in her career have been triple threats, and I think it's only fitting that she gets her first dub this way. Now Brit, definitely excited to be out here. I was talking to her backstage, and she said she believes she's going to get her first dub here tonight. Now, we are in Wheeling, West Virginia. That was my headphones. Good gosh. We are in Wheeling, West Virginia. We actually have two superstars this week whose hometown is West Virginia, or Wheeling, West Virginia. We have Velvet, who is making her way out now. And we have Dak over on BeatDown. He's going to be featured later this week over at Thursday night. But as of right now, the hometown is popping off for the recent Blood Bowl winner. For the Blood Bowl winner. Velvet walking out. I'm hearing women from the crowd. God damn. Some of the hometown crowd is losing it. They're going, and then the rest of the crowd doesn't really seem to be too much in Velvet's side here. Velvet, on the other hand, feeling extremely confident again. The 2025 Blood Bowl winner. Let's get right into it. Perfect. We got Velvet getting thrown into the ropes, but Brit going for a Hurricane DDT. Guys, it has been a hot minute. How have you been? Hope you've been doing good. You like the beard? I'm not trying to take away from the hometowner here tonight. Velvet getting her breath here in the corner. Meanwhile, Brit starting to take advantage of Lina. A big knee to the face. No sound? No sound. No, so okay, I was about to say, damn. I think there's only a couple of spots it could drop. Just low? Maybe let me try turning this up a little bit. Bam. I don't know why that was turned down so low. We should be back into it. Velvet starting to attack Lina here in the corner. Meanwhile, Brit over on the side. A Hurricane puts Velvet down. I'm not sure what exactly happened to Brit here. It's weird. I don't make a lot of eye contact, I feel like, and now I'm making nothing but eye contact. But you know, it's a real personal moment. This is the first webcam moment since the beginning of the year. But look at these women going at it. Lina stomping out Brit. Now this is an elimination match. It's not whoever gets pinned first or whoever pins the first superstar wins. It is whichever superstar is the last one standing. Bro is terrified of the year 2024. Who? Me? I love 2024. 2024 was great. Beautiful. Lina. Was she getting attacked by Velvet? What happened there? I missed it. I'm so enthralled by being able to look deep into your eyes and, you know, have this personal connection. Lina with a right hook. And gonna go ahead and get suplexed by Brit. A Hurricane puts Velvet back on her back. Brit might actually be taking control here. Never mind Velvet. The hometowner right back at it. She's watching Brit and Lina go at it. Now, I think, honestly, the best option for Brit and Lina here is going to be to team up, going up against the hometowner here. Lina putting Velvet down. Meanwhile, Brit taking the opportunity to get a little bit of her breath in. And Lina going for some sort of leveler, but it does not land. Velvet showing off their strength. Picking Lina up just outright and right to the middle of the mat. Brit gonna go ahead and take advantage of it. Oh, I thought we were about to get that team up I was talking about, but not quite. Lina going for a Hurricane, puts Velvet onto her back. Brit looking at Lina again. I think Brit and Lina need to team up against the hometowner here, but I don't blame them starting to attack each other. Meanwhile, Velvet gonna go ahead and grab a ladder. I don't really know how helpful this is gonna be. This is not a ladder match. But Brit, never mind. I thought she was about to use it right there. Looking to drop a leg, and she does. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to put down Lina, but Velvet watching closely like a hawk just in case. It is not. Now, it is a lay too. These women are going at it, but it is not enough to put Lina down. Meanwhile, Velvet talking that shit from the other side and almost puts Brit right into Lina. Cameraman Cam, great work. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Cameraman Cam. Appreciate that. Lina, wait a minute. Okay, I thought Velvet was about to get put into the ladder, but not quite. Brit putting Velvet right over the top ropes. Now, as the 25 Blood Bowl winner, Velvet is not used to going over the top ropes, and Lina puts Brit out. Lina is the only one remaining in the ring, and that is no longer the case. All three women are outside, and Brit is yelling to the crowd. Wait, what does Lina have? It looked like Lina might have had a flashlight of some sort. Brit into a chicken wing suplex, and it lands, puts her head into the barricade, and Brit, the flashlight right onto Velvet. The hometown is going crazy. Their hero getting absolutely damaged here. And Brit not letting it up. But Lina actually going to force her to let it up. The e-brakes applied by Macho Mama here. throwing Brit back in, and both her and Velvet slide in, but Brit able to go ahead and take advantage, starts grabbing Brit. Velvet's right back into it. Lina with a big kick puts her down, and Lina going for a leg breaker on the Brit, and it lands. This might be bad news for Brit. 0-6 might be turning to 0-7. Can she kick out? She does. It's Brit, bitch. Whoa. I'm hearing boos from the home crowd. They are not liking this from Velvet. I don't think she meant to, but regardless, wow, that was a lot of damage, a little bit of payback. Velvet put down the ref. Did that ref hit a woman? It depends, you know. I think those women could defend themselves, but yes, he did. The ref is down. Lina is taking full advantage, starting to attack Velvet here, but Brit taking advantage of her not looking, and the ref is back up. These refs go through a lot here in the BeatDown universe. Ryze and BeatDown. A Brit bend. Is it enough to make Lina break? Now, we have actually not seen anybody tap out to it quite yet, but it is not enough to put Lina away either. Brit just looking for one pin here. She has definitely pinned people before, but again, looking for her first win. I think Velvet hit Lina there. What just happened? Either way, Velvet with a suplex. Brit landed on Lina. And Velvet starting to attack that back. I'm surprised she didn't just go for a pin right there. That might have been enough to put Brit away. But I think Velvet trying to extend this lead. And Lina getting back up. And is able to take advantage of Velvet. Velvet with no reversal. The hometown crowd still chanting for their hero. Ref Cretan, is that you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Allegedly. All right. If it was Ref Cretan, he'd have hit her way harder. I'm just saying. Brit putting her down into a leg drop, and it lands on Lina. The last one was a late 2 count. If Velvet doesn't interfere with this might be it for Lina. Not quite. Brit cannot catch a break in this fight. She's working hard for that first W, but it looks like she's about to get a Velvet drop, and it lands in her hometown. The crowd is going crazy. Is this enough to put Brit down? Not yet. A late 2 count. Lina grabbing a trash can. Okay, what's going to be the plan there, Lina? She throws it in, but it doesn't land. Velvet looking to put the damage on the Brit. This actually might be it. Velvet rolling her into the trash can like she is trying to put it away. But the ref's got to count to 3 for that to have work. Brit found the energy. She found the will. She is back in this. Able to kick back out. A late 2 twice over. You cannot stop her. Lina starting to put the work in on Brit. Or starting to put the work in on Lina. And Lina crushing the ribs of Velvet. And Brit looking for a little payback here. Putting putting Velvet right over the top. Throwing Lina into it. Not quite. Brit's shin right to Lina's face. That could not have felt good. And Brit runs right into Lina. Velvet taking advantage of it. A big elbow to the back. Lina with a drop kick. Velvet's face went right into that cornbuckle. And a leg break onto Brit. She needs those for the leg drops. Lina could have taken advantage of it on Velvet. Wait a minute. Is Lina going to suplex Velvet onto Brit? Onto the trash can? No, she doesn't. Damn, that kind of sucks. That has been the coolest move we have seen in so long. But Velvet able to save herself. And Brit going for the Brit bend. Is that enough to make Lina break this time? Lina under the pressure. But she does not break. The Brit bend gets released. Velvet looking to put some damage on the Brit. She's already gotten a late 2 count twice over now. What does she have to do to put Brit away? Velvet, sledgehammer in hand, I guess that's what she's got to do. Really hammer home the point. And goes for the pin on Lina rather than Brit. Gets a late 2 count, I'll give her that, but odd selection of pin choice, honestly. Brit's able to roll back out, which is very smart, good for her, and Velvet going for the choke. It's not going to be enough to put Lina down. Lina already survived 2 Brit bends. No submission putting her down quite yet. Velvet giving her an early case of CTE off the mat right here. This might be it for Velvet, though. She has gone through quite a bit. Does the hometown crowd have enough juice to keep her going? Can they share her energy? And they do. Velvet actually breaks out pretty early. I thought she took a little bit more damage than that, but it does not seem like it. And a big knee puts Brit down. The question is, that's going to be enough. Brit has survived the Velvet drop. She survived the Riptide. She survived the multiple Lina leg breaks, but eventually something had to give. Lina grabbing a light bulb. Brit moves on to 0-7. The question is, which one of these two women are going to move on to their third win in their career? Velvet picking Lina up and starting to use that hammer once again. Honestly, this is not looking very good for Lina in Velvet's hometown. Velvet's starting to work on that arm. That's not quite what I thought she would end up going for. I thought she would try and follow up the momentum of that hammer time, but not quite. And Lina is going to take advantage of it. No, not quite. Velvet able to roll out of the way in her hometown. Does she end it right here? A big club to the back puts Lina on her knees. Lina on her back. Does she go for the pin? No, she doesn't. She's just showing off her strength. Throwing Lina across the ring into the cornbuckle. Wow. Velvet is really showing off the size difference here. I think if we see the Riptide. No, that is not the Riptide. That is another forearm. They're like massive clubs to Lina's back. Velvet, oh no. Velvet's on the top rope. And the splash lands. This might be it. Does Velvet go for the pin, though? That's the question. No, she doesn't. She's going for the submission. Lina has survived many so far. The question is, she taps Velvet in her hometown. It has been so long since we've seen a submission. Velvet coming out on top. It is good to see you, BH. Good gosh. Velvet showing a lot of strength.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Now the first man walking out, the first one to get transferred over to Ryze here tonight, Danger Dook himself. This man is a staple here in the BeatDown universe. Dook is coming in at 14 and 23 on his entirety. And let me tell you, he is looking to turn that around. Now he does have a pretty tough opponent in FatherHatred. FatherHatred sitting at 12 and 9, but he is also coming out with the crooked man himself, the one who just makes it happen. The leader of Kreiger's killers, Kreiger, is going to be out there watching Dook's back, making sure he comes out on top. If anybody is going to put down a Kreiger killer here tonight, though, it is going to be Father. Who is he? Oh, yeah, he is with Kreiger. Big man Father walking out. We do have the Gamba going. If you believe in Father or if you believe in Dook, now is the spot to put, or the time to put your channel points where your mind is. Now, Father has been on an absolute tear as of late. He did end up losing the BeatDown Universal Championship opportunity that he had, but that's completely fine. His Blood Bowl loss was his first loss since September, which was a triple threat match. The last time Father had lost a singles match outside of that Blood Bowl was last July against Travis. Father has absolutely continuously been on a tear, and I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. Kreiger is going to have a lot of work to do here tonight if he's going to hope to put Dook in a position to win. And we got sound, and we got violence to start it off with. Dook. I was talking up Kreiger's killers, but I might have been talking them up too soon. Dook taking a big clothesline on the ground, and Father is just continuing the damage from there. Dook almost looked like he was about to reverse, but not quite. Father going for a crossbody. Dook is able to avoid it and starts putting some damage on the Father. This is what Dook needs to open up his career here on Ryze, to be honest with you. You just heard the record I gave. It isn't necessarily, you know, the most positive of all the superstars that we have, but Dook has consistently been up against some of the strongest that we have to offer. Most of his losses come directly from Carnage himself during his prime time. Dook, if there is anybody who's going to turn around their record after coming here to Ryze, it is going to be this man. Father, though, going to go ahead and try and stop him. Look at me with, yes, look at me with the camera. We're here and we want tables, and Dook puts one down. Meanwhile, Kreiger throwing in a kendo stick into the mat. Dook looked like he was trying to throw a table at Father. The crowd here in Wheeling, West Virginia, shouting, "We want tables." Now these guys are fighting right here in front of us. And ooh, we're going to say that was a face scratch. That was not a neck snap of any sort. Father would never do that, because then Father would get fined. I'm pretty sure he would still get fined over here on Ryze. Father starting to put a ladder up, and Dook not happy about that. Looking left and right, looking to jump. He lands on Father, a crossbody to the outside. I'm actually hearing boos from the Wheeling crowd here. That is crazy. It sounds like they are not happy about Dook coming over to Ryze and putting the beat down on the Father. Message.
What the fuck's name are you doing?
Oh, I got you. Oh! I saw a message deleted for a moment. Somebody is out here booing. Father looking towards the crowd. Meanwhile, Dook grabs a sledgehammer. We have a table cutting off some of our vision. Guys, what do y'all think y'all could do something about that? It's hard not to look at y'all directly in the eyes while I'm looking at them in the ring, you know? Father getting put into the cornbuckle, but the question is, does Kreiger do anything here to help out Dook? Dook choosing not to pick up this kendo stick. I'm hearing a Dook from the crowd in the back of Father, meeting that apron. Dook looking at the crowd, showing off. He is excited to be here tonight. Dook, a strong right overhand. Kreiger is looking the other way. He's just watching the first of his killers out here tonight go to town here on Father. And Dook picks up that kendo stick Kreiger had saved for him, but he's not able to use it. Father starting to attack into a suplex almost entirely over to the cornbuckle, and Father picks up the kendo stick Dook was planning to use on him, possibly a little bit of payback. Father not using a weapon until now. Face to face these two meet, and Kreiger in the back. Look at this man. Kreiger exposing the cornbuckle. Father, oh, it looked like he was about to put Dook onto that ladder. Dook has got to watch out. Father picking up a sledgehammer. This is a lot of damage coming to Dook's middle section. And Father telling him, get up. We're not done here. Mounting dread. Put Dook onto his knees. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We are looking through a ladder. We have ladder vision, folks, here in the big 2025. Ladder vision. It costs us a lot of money here in the BeatDown universe. Father calling for a spear of hatred, and it lands once again. Ladder vision 2025. We want our truth, and a late 2 count. Even Father's like, we want our truth. See, you just saw him. He is upset, looking at the crowd, showing off. They're saying, we want our truth. Okay, that's a fine. I can already tell you guys, we don't allow that here in the BeatDown universe, neither on BeatDown nor Ryze. Father just got a hefty fine, win or lose here tonight. Father throwing the trash can up there, but Dook going with a little, I don't even know what that was. He was just going to make something work, and by golly, it lands and it works. Father getting picked back up. Dook with a headbutt onto the trash can. A teardrop suplex His signature move almost puts Father down. Father has got to watch out, though. I know that trash can put a lot of damage onto him, and dropping a Dook at this point might be it. Look at me saving you guys a call. Dook throwing that trash can on the Father, and this might be the end of it. Father looking at a Dook being dropped, and it lands. Is this going to be it? Father on a tear. His solo streak is broken. He was a month away, a month and a week away from an entire year of normal matches being undefeated. But Father unable to do it. Unable to as Father is rolling out of the ring, I heard plain as day, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but plain as day I heard, "Fuck you, Dook."
They locked him up, but you can't cage a prophecy.
Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 265 pounds.
Alright boys, Gamba is up. We got Prison Jesus Pat, the second of Kreiger's killers, walking out here tonight. This man spent months over in the Dublin jail, reforming himself, and here he stands today, risen again, reformed anew, and ready to show Ryze what it means to rise above. He still wanted in 8 countries, yes, but the U.S. does not have extradition deals, extradition deals with those countries, so we're good for now. Big man Mango walking out. This man has been on a spree as of late. In fact, Mango 17-11. He has been on a 4-win streak. The last time he lost was actually a month from today. The last time Mango lost a certified match was July 3rd, 2024. Mango speaking Mango knees out here in the ring, and he is looking to continue this dub streak against Prison Jesus Pat. You know what I love? The wrestlers of this association look out for each other. I'm being told apparently Prison Jesus Pat has lied low in Father's shed. That's very nice of him, honestly. Mango starting to put the damage onto Pat. We'll fix that. That's bothering me. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, Kreiger, back to back, he did a lot in Dook's match to help him win, but that was an Extreme Rules match. There was a lot for Kreiger to do. Really, Kreiger might hurt Pat more than anything if he does not play this smart. But if there's anybody who's going to play this smart, it is going to be Worm Tongue Kreiger. Pat going to the top rope. Prison Jesus looking to fly. And it lands. It lands in the middle of the mat. Guys, a very, very late 2 count. Is something going on with Mango? And Pat is fined. This is Father fined, Pat fined, 2 matches in a row. BeatDown Universe is making its money. Pat trying to choke out Mango. He is definitely upset that late 2 count was just a late 2 count. But Pat going to the top rope again. Does it land? And an elbow! Is Mango dead out there? Pat! Mango, he's still alive! Mango was not looking good, and Pat, well guys, remember this is a normal 1v1 match. Kreiger throwing essentially a DQ in a box right to Pat. I hope he doesn't use it for his own sake. And an elbow drop to the outside. I'm here, put him on the cross. Pat gotta be lining it up here soon. He's gotta be looking for it. Mango looking to take Pat back into the ring, and he goes in. 2 claps for them. Honestly, we love to see no DQs. The ref finally doing his job, grabbing the chair, getting the riff-raff out of there. And Mango flipping Pat right over his hip. Now I gotta say, personally, I'm a little surprised about Kreiger's crew coming on to Ryze, and honestly, I really don't know how I feel about it. I do like Kreiger, I like Pat, you know, I like Dook, I like Ant. They're former BeatDown superstars, so who wouldn't like them? But swapping over to Ryze, negotiating almost an entire night, showcasing their own talent, it's kind of scummy from Kreiger's Killers here. I don't know how I feel about them. And it looks like Mango is looking to put some punishment onto Pat for that. Pat able to go ahead and roll back out of it. I don't know. Wait a minute. Pat getting thrown into the cornbuckle, but the ref blocking it off. And Pat able to recover. Lands a DDT onto Mango. Was that enough from Kreiger to be able to get Pat a W here? A lot of momentum just got ripped out from Mango. He's already had a late 2 count. Pat might be looking for, just gonna choke him out. It looked like he was looking for a running knee, which might have been enough to get another late 2 count at the very least. Now Mango's gotta be watching out. Prison Jesus Pat might be looking for the crucifix, but he gets a crossbody instead. Mango telling him, bring it on. You can bring the crucifix. And Kreiger looked like he was looking to grab onto Mango if he could, but he misses. Mango bringing the damage onto Pat's arms. Kreiger yelling at the crowd. Mango getting pulled back up. Now the question is, who is going to be the first one to try and full-on finish this? Are we going to see a crucifix, or are we going to see a bounty hunter Boston Crab? Pat picking him up and putting him right back down. Mango is taking a lot of damage. Pat keeps calling to the crowd, almost teasing a crucifix, but nothing has been pulled out yet. Nothing has landed. And it looks like Pat has him up on his shoulders, takes him to the rope. Not quite what I thought he was going to do. Mango was reaching out to the ropes, and Pat just not letting it happen. This aggression from Pat, really not something we see Mango fall victim to. Kreiger's Killers, Worm Tongue might have spoken into their ear. Kreiger's Killers just might be on top here tonight. And Pat looking to land a crucifix. Doesn't land on the Mango. Mango drops out. We have yet to see a crucifix land. But it lands. He puts Pat into a bounty hunter Boston Crab. Kreiger, hands on his hips. He looks not very happy about this. Pat, unable to keep it going. Krieg saving Jesus himself. And that's it. What? Pat falls to Mango. Kreiger, I actually can't tell you what he just told that kid.
Here is your winner.
That's a little messed up. Mango continues the W streak. Almost a year long. Almost a year long undefeated. This man just has a hard time learning the word defeat. Guys, we are right back into it. We got Big Man Ant. Not exactly the biggest man that we have on the roster, but Man Ant coming through. Big Man Jukey, it is good to see you, brother. Give me a moment, I got a webcam back. I can actually wave to you and say hi and stuff. Man Ant, the next one of Kreiger's Killers, and the last one to be transferred over to Ryze. Here in a ladder match tonight against Jukey himself. Now, I'm going to be honest, there's a little bit of a size difference between Man Ant and Jukey, but this might be one of those match types where the size difference goes against you if you are the larger man. Man Ant has already won quite a few ladder matches. I'm going to be honest with you though, those quite a few ladder matches that he has are all of his wins. Ant is 3-11. He has a pretty large task going up against the former BeatDown champion here tonight. But this is the match that Kreiger negotiated for. Coming over here tonight against Ryze, he wanted his talent to show how strong they were. The question is, can Ant live up to this challenge? This is not a survivability thing. This is not a strength thing. Ant can outright win this with his speed here tonight. Now Jukey, he on the other hand is trying to get back up to the top of the elos here tonight. Every step matters to him. He knows that at Ruination he has the opportunity possibly to challenge Blue once again for the title. But he is going to have to make all of his matches this month go his way, starting here tonight. Jukey looking at Ant, sizing him up, guys. There is 10 seconds left to put your money where your mouth is with the channel points. If you like the gambit, now is the time. Jukey looking just as ready as anybody here tonight. Ant getting talked up by Kreiger over in the corner. Now guys, I know the case says Money in the Bank, but don't you listen to it. And we are right into it. Make sure we're good. See, that's why I make sure we're good. Now we're right into it. Jukey with a flying crossbody on Ant puts him down, and it looked like for a moment Ant might have been turning his attention to a ladder outside. He already knows what he has to do to get a W here. I'm telling you, Kreiger without a doubt has coached up Ant here tonight. He said, this is the former BeatDown champion. This is your opportunity to show the Ryze crowd that you are here to perform. And Jukey doing a pretty good job staying stalwart, keeping the aggression going. But Ant finally gets a little bit of a momentum going, and Jukey going to get his own ladder. Ant grabs the ladder but doesn't put it into the ring. It looks like he's looking for Jukey. Ant, I thought he would be looking to end the match, but not quite. He was looking to end Jukey, possibly. And he hits a right hook with a spit on the ladder, the split. Jukey's ladder goes flying out. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, wait a minute. Kreiger exposing the cornbuckle and Jukey using it to great effect. This is the exact opposite of what Kreiger wanted. Does Jukey put him back into it? From the middle section into a DDT. Ant is taking massive damage now. Kreiger did not help him at all. Jukey picking him back up into a slam. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think Ant was doing a really good job. He's not dead yet, but Jukey, ooh, stole Ant's move there, by the way. Just so everybody knows, that was a mandible drop. But Ant, able to reverse out of it, his own move is not going to catch him. I wonder if there's going to be a ref to cover up this cornhole or not. Ant, reverse, you should have just went right up the ladder, brother. You should have took the opportunity and looked for a win. Jukey, a big boot right to the middle of Ant's midsection, and Jukey gonna go ahead and try and take off some of these locks. He is no stranger to ladder matches either. He gets one. Not even two. Okay, I'm actually surprised with how quickly Ant, he does get two. Never mind, Ant just gonna let this slide. He was able to recover pretty quickly here though, honestly. Ant reverses out, starts to attack Jukey. I think this might have been the play of Ant. No, he goes to the top. He doesn't even look for the briefcase. He's looking for the damage, and that's why you don't do that. Jukey able to roll out of the way, but Ant catches him lacking. The answer. Did it land? Not quite, because Jukey is right back up, and he's looking pissed about it. The ladder falling down, and once again, Ant in that exposed cornbuckle, and Jukey Going for a DDT onto the ladder. And how is his forehead not busted open? A moonsault off the middle ropes. Jukey. I think Jukey is trying to make Ant bleed, and Ant is just got the thickest skin on the roster. That exposed cornbuckle doing nothing. The DDTs into the ladder doing nothing. I'm surprised. Most talent honestly would be out by this point. And Jukey telling the crowd to shush. Jukey about the only person who could get booed against one of Kreiger's killers here tonight. Jukey climbing to the top. And why are you looking for a ladder? There's one right there, brother. Jukey gets a third. And Ant is watching his W walk away. Jukey gets a fourth. Ant, what are you doing? Ant, wait a minute. Somehow survives. And hits Jukey with an electric chair onto the ground. That ladder on the ground now still needs to be set up, but we are one lock away from the end of this match. Ant has taken so much damage. A backbreaker puts him down, and Jukey not looking to end this. Ooh, Jukey putting the damage on Kreiger. Looked like he was going to get up and do something. And he's yelling at Jukey right now. Jukey telling Kreiger to be quiet. And also something else we can't repeat here on Twitch or YouTube. He is still fighting into the ladder. From the middle rope, a DDT into the bottom rung of the ladder, and Jukey, his head, I think, cracked open. I don't think that helmet helped at all. Somehow Ant avoiding bleeding. Jukey bleeding at the first opportunity. What is going on? Yak our friends. Jukey telling Ant to get up. We might be seeing a jawbreaker here, and we do. The size difference. This is one of the spots where it is going to help him out. If Jukey can choke him out and lay him out outside, he could go in and get that last lock. Guys, once again, we are one lock away from this ladder being done, but neither one of these men want to end it right now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that's the answer. And is he going to the ladder? He said, fuck the ladder in there. I'm getting my own ladder. And one lock away. He pulled it out just to see. I think he's testing the limits of the ladder. It's like a bag of holding for ladders, roughly, you know, something like that. Jukey taking a lot of damage on the outside and almost willingly throwing away his opportunity to win here. Kreiger's killers could be 2-1 tonight, but if Ant keeps messing around, they might be 1-2. He's putting the damage on, but he could just slide in and take this last lock. And looking for another ladder. It's Ladder Mania out here. Can you get another one? No, he doesn't. Son of a bitch. Hey, I saw that case. Somebody's helping out Ant. Ant going for the last lock. Does he get it? He misses. Jukey watching it happen. Never mind. Ant able to walk out on top. Kreiger's killers 2-1 on the night. Sir, there's been a fifth ladder. Sir, a fifth ladder has hit the arena. I honestly don't know how many more ladders we could physically hold. All right, predictions are up. Big HBK coming out right now. German excellence, showing his strength. Now, one half of the Unity, he is no stranger to Flash. These two have been fighting a lot recently, all the way back to Divergence, starting from the double DQ. They did give us in a tag team match between America's Best and the Unity. These two did help give us a 5-star match. And here tonight in both of, I believe both of their first solo main events, they're looking to provide once again another 5-star match. German Excellency walking out right now, HBK. No Shadow beside him. Shadow is not here tonight, but at least there's no Kreiger here at ringside. It is going to be the first match since the first match that we haven't seen Kreiger mess with in some sort of way. Guys, I gotta say, Kreiger did a pretty good job as a manager. I feel like a lot of times we see managers come out there and just kind of not do nothing. Kreiger did pretty good, I gotta give it to him. But that's enough about Kreiger. HBK is looking to make his statement here tonight. But he is up against one of the best that Ryze has to offer on the duo scene, trying to break out into the solo scene. Big man Flash, one half of America's Best. That's right. When you hear the eagle screech, you know what it is. Flash stepping out momentarily, popping in and out of existence. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I love these fireworks. Flash, from my understanding, takes up most of the pyrotechnic budget when he is out there. But good golly gosh, is it worth it? Look at that. Flash representing one half of America's Best, and he is also in the running for challenging not only the Intercontinental title, but theoretically, if all of his solo matches go right this month and he gets nothing but solo matches, also the BeatDown Universal title. This month for Flash could be huge, but it all starts here tonight. We got HBK going up against Flash. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Timeout. Hold on. Let me just make sure we're on the right. Yes, we are. We got HBK going up against Flash, but Father walking out here talking his talk. Now, guys, last week on Ryze, Flash made sure to let his presence be known to Father, both before and after his match. And I don't know what Father's plans are here, but he's making his presence known, absolutely. Now, wait a dang second, what the fuck? He hates America. Now, I don't believe we've surpassed our F-bomb quota for our YouTube video. I believe it, I was told it's 7. I'm sure we're still below 7. HBK! What is going on? HBK! Starting this off with a huge stomp to Flash's ribs. Now, Father, you guys saw him. He's sitting right here at ringside just watching what's happening. He's watching Flash get worked to start this match without Stickless here in his corner, pumping him up. It looks like Flash might not be on the same power levels that he typically is. Either that or the German Excellency. Gets a 1 count. Either that or the German Excellency has fully analyzed his playbook. I don't know what that was from HBK, but wow. HBK is looking athletic, flying from the top rope. He is really putting a lot of damage on the Flash. Yeah, I really don't know. It is definitely HBK's main event. I don't know what happened, but HBK is doing his best to make it memorable, and Flash gonna do his best to pay it back right here. He knows that Father is watching. He started this with Father, and Father might be looking to end it. It's gotta be weighing on Flash's mind here fighting HBK, knowing that at any second Father could come in and help HBK start attacking him. I don't know what he could do. Flash is nervous now with the presence of Father at ringside because he's sexually attracted to him. And he can't stop looking over. He's got HBK in the Widow's Peak. And he's really putting the damage on a lot of knees to the middle of HBK. He's mean mugging him. Flash starting to put the damage. Wait, what? What? Flash bringing HBK over to the cornbuckle. Do we get full 10? We do. I think we only got 9 there, but I heard the crowd count 10, so I'll believe that the crowd can count here tonight. Flash rolling HBK out. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. The German excellency spending a lot of energy at the beginning of this match, and it's looking like it's starting to go against him. HBK looking to get a dub here on the solo side, and he is back alive. Father just hands on his knees, watching the entire thing go down. Are we entering the attitude era of Ryze? I'm hearing that from the crowd. Yes. Wait a minute. These two are going at it. Flash with some right hands. HBK getting the better of it. He's off the ropes. And here comes Father. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Father putting HBK down. Wait. Wait a minute. The ref just called for a DQ. Guys. I think that's it. Wait a minute. They're still going. Timeout. The ref just DQ'd Flash from HBK. That match is over. But Flash and Father are duking this out in the ring. Guys, I thought it was over. But they're going at it. Timeout. And wait a minute. Flash got the upper hand on Father. And he's looking at the crowd. There's a couple of jokes I'm not going to make there. I won't make them. Come on. Shame on you for thinking about them. Flash turning this around on Father. I don't think Father should have came in here. I'm going to be honest with you. He maybe should have just stayed at ringside. And a huge slam on the Flash puts him down on his back. Last week, Flash attacked Father before and after his match. Father working on getting his get back, but it does not look like Flash is going to allow that to happen. He is really putting the damage on Father, and Father alive for a second, but Flash looking to end it right here. Wait a minute. The Flash shuffle. It lands. Father, you got to watch out. Shortly after that, everybody knows what happens. The flashback might be coming. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Flash trying to choke out Father. I don't know if that was the play, Flash. Father not known for his tap ability. And Father might actually have turned this around on Flash. He's going under. He's going under again. And I thought he was about to put Flash over, but all he does is put Flash up right into a right hook. And that big butt lands. Father stepping out. What are you looking to do? He's getting to the top rope. Flash! Flash, look out! Father! Going for a big elbow and it lands! Flash taking a lot of damage from that match beforehand. And these two are just not stopping. The ref is watching it happen. He just doesn't care. These two are going to fight forever. A spear of hatred! That is going to be it for me. Thank you for hanging out. That's it for Tuesday Night Ryze. We got Thursday Night Beatdown, Thursday night 7:30. I got the schedule in the events. And we are going to end it on the new music video. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming through. Who survives the day? That's right. Rise up. Oh, wait. Let me get this prediction. Wait, nobody won, so I'm returning the points. Psych! If you're not already in the Discord, that's the spot to be. If you got a moment, head over to YouTube and give this a like or something. I don't know. Or you could just listen to it here. I've been working pretty hard on this. These music videos, they're hard for my ADHD ass to come out with. But this is it. Ruination. The music video is here. We have started June. 63 days. Can he make it to the 90th? Or 80th? I think it would put you in the 90s. Blue is on his way.
Don't hold back, now's your
Ruination is the end of the first trimester of the BDU 25 season. Boys, we're 3 months in, and it feels every bit of it. I love it. Let's go. Ruination, brand new pay-per-view. We have our entire year planned out. I am excited. Thank you for coming through. Tuesday Night Ryze, we can't do it without you. We're celebrating 17 years of BeatDown since I turned 13. Yeah. We're coming out with shirts, goddammit. It's gonna say property of BeatDown Entertainment, established whenever. And you're gonna buy it. You're gonna buy it for nothing, and you're gonna wear it for nothing. Another story ending rotten. Guys, thank you for coming through. This is it. I know some of y'all are at work. I hope the work goes well. If you're not at work, I hope you sleep well. Y'all be safe.